Say hi to YouTube, niggas.
God's name is that from
Didn't Tay's girl think you were a stud? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Snacks?
Wait, what's the hardest game y'all what's the hardest game y'all think is competitive? Damn, okay, my fault.
Is the best team in the world, never having that distinction.
Cause they call me a fucking stud. Yo.
The approach from behind, Artist mows them down.
Let's get one thing straight. Not all competitive FPS games are created equal.
League of Legends low-key might be the hardest. You think so? I mean,
Some
how you
are
been? Hope you been well.
breezers, others are deep tactical chess matches, and one sits at the mountaintop like an untouchable god. But ranking them, that's where things get nuclear. The competitive FPS scene isn't just
I don't know.
about
I truly believe that. The hardest game competitively, I would say currently right now, I would probably say Valorant. Low key, I would say Valorant.
It's about legacy, depth, cultural impact, and whether your game will be remembered in 5 years or forgotten faster than a TikTok trend. We're living to the golden age of tactical shooters.
I wouldn't say COD is the hardest because I'm good at this game and I know like the ceilings that you can get to. And a lot of it is just cheese. This is just a lot about just cheese and knowing angles and shit. Valorant, you have to actually have good aim, I would say.
Foundations shakier than a house of cards in a hurricane. So buckle up, because here are 7 levels of competitive FPS.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all are like level 2. Let's keep it a
Level
beam.
1, the graveyard. Welcome to the FPS graveyard, where $1 million budgets meet reality and corporate ambitions get buried faster than you can say servers shutting down. This isn't a single game, it's an entire tier of titles
Not me.
that convince
Yo, this was Shroud game. I don't know if y'all ever played this shit. This Shroud game it wasn't bad. It was not bad.
dethrone the kings. First, let's pour one out for Sony's Concord. 8 years in development, 400 million budget, and it lasted exactly 14 days before getting yanked offline. 14 days. That's barely enough time for players to learn the character names. On the other hand, X-Defiant had everything going for it on paper. Ubisoft backing, decent gunplay, nostalgic faction.
My fault.
But decent doesn't cut it in the genre. Players tried it, shrugged, and went back to the games that actually mattered. Meanwhile, Spectre Divide launched with the bold promise of controlling 2 bodies.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this game wasn't bad. I ain't gonna lie, this game wasn't bad. It was pretty fun, but this when I first got a PC, so I had to play. Even though this game looks very low optimized for like, it's not stressful in your PC, I had to turn everything on low. That's how bad my graphics card was. I think I had like a 710 graphics card.
Innovative, absolutely. Sustainable as a competitive ecosystem, the player count speaks for themselves. Each one had passionate developers, unique mechanics, and corporate executives convinced they found the secret sauce. Here's the brutal truth these games all learned too late. Innovation without retention is just expensive fun.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. One game that I really messed with, Concord, was not a bad game. I'm gonna stand on that hill. I truly don't believe Concord was a bad game.
The FPS
I played the beta, it was fun.
Titles that prioritize
I literally played the beta and it was fun as hell.
Unfortunately, isn't enough. Level 2, Call of Duty.
What?
Let's start with.
Oh no, I said Call of Duty was hard. I said Call of Duty was easy.
Call of Duty competitive.
Stand on that hill alone. Wait, what was bad about Concord that y'all said it was ass? Let's be real.
100,000 plus viewers for finals and drove 6
game was mad.
pools like candy.
COD is easy, but
competitive FPS feels like calling
Rogue Company was that shit.
Sure, millions consume it, but is anyone really taking it seriously when the game literally aims for you? Here's the brutal truth the CDL apologists won't admit. Call of Duty's aim assist is so aggressive it practically plays the game for you.
Okay, you talk about aim assist. That's kind of different from people playing. I mean, yeah, true. Never mind. I know I didn't all play on a controller. Rogue Company was that shit. I low-key want to try to get back on that shit and see if it's still popping.
We're talking rotational aim assist that tracks targets through walls, bullet magnetism that bends shots towards enemies, and sticky crosshairs.
Black Ops 4 was fun to me. Black Ops 4 wasn't bad. But it wasn't up there. Rogue Company got boring? No.
Skill gap to almost nothing.
It's buggy last time I played.
The scene also resets itself every single year like competitive amnesia. New game, new meta, new
What was
maps,
it? This is Black Ops 4 right here. This is Black Ops 4.
Impressive on paper. Optic versus Face Grand Finals pulling 250,000 viewers. $300,000 paychecks for champions. But strip away the marketing budget and nostalgia, and you're left with an elaborate commercial for the next $70 release. It's pretty much competitive fast food, engineered for mass appeal, profitable as hell, but ultimately very disposable.
I miss Black Ops. Yeah, same.
Level 3, Halo.
Halo, I forgot about Halo competitive. It wasn't that hard, but it was still. If you learn the mechanics, the groundwork, the foundation, you're straight.
Halo
I like this. I like this pick. Solid pick. Solid pick.
When most of you were still learning to walk. Before Counter-Strike
was good.
Out arenas,
Nigga, stop calling me a stud, bro.
Was packing MLG events with 50k screaming fans, watching split-screen or lockout duels. The 2007 MLG Vegas finals between Final Boss and Carbon pulled the numbers that would make modern Halo Championship.
I never played Halo, won't lie. Nigga, because you like a
let's
fucking
address the
sperm cell
uncomfortable
still.
truth. Halo today is a former heavyweight champion still throwing punches at 50. The Halo World Championship 2023 peaked at 115,000 viewers, which is respectable, but a far cry from what other esports games routinely pull.
Halo was fun when it was fun, not no more facts. Never can get into Halo, that the other game that's like that.
Halo still deserves this.
Mind you, Calvin a jit. I'm a jit. How am I a jit when I played Halo? I played Halo Reach, I played Halo 3, I played Halo ODST, and I played Halo when it was on the Xbox, original Xbox. Not 1, 2, 3, or whatever, the original shit. Where you load into the login and it's still that little lava lamp looking shit. Like, I'm really an OG, nigga.
It proved console FPS could be just as skill intensive as PC games when everyone said it was impossible. 4-shot BR.
Nigga try to claim I'm young, but they younger than me, really, mentally. You know what? I'm talking about shit. Y'all, a lot of y'all niggas that's older than me, y'all younger than me mentally. Now what? Now what?
This wasn't casual couch gaming. Halo pioneered the LAN party atmosphere that every modern esports event tries to recapture. Those MLG Anaheim crowds weren't just watching a game, they were witnessing history. The game might be swimming in a smaller pond now.
Wait, you never had an Xbox? What?
But it's a pond Halo helped dig. That counts for something, even if the current fish aren't as big as they used to be.
I got Halo being easier than COD. I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro.
Level 4, Overwatch. Overwatch is the most expensive lesson in esports history, and we all got to watch the train wreck in 4K. Activision Blizzard threw 20 million franchise fees at the Overwatch League, convinced they could buy their way.
I would say Halo is like the Dragon Ball Z of gaming. That's my take. I think the Halo is Dragon Ball Z of gaming because it stemmed off into a lot of different games, and a lot of other games took their inspiration from Halo. So I will say that. Facts.
Moment in 2018 to 2019, it actually looked like it might work. 40 million plus viewers for grand finals, celebrity investors, ESPN coverage. Then reality delivered a brutal lesson in why you can't just throw money at competitive integrity. The viewing experience was pure chaos. If you weren't already deep into Overwatch, watching Overwatch League felt like trying to understand quantum physics during a seizure. 6 ultimates going off simultaneously while casters screamed about huge graphs and perfect transcendence, which made zero sense to outsiders. But the real killer was solo queue. 6 strangers trying to coordinate dive compositions and ultimate timing. It was like asking a pickup basketball team to.
So I'm assuming he's saying just a competitive game mode instead of just competitive like esports scenery. Because you just said something about solo queue. You can't solo queue in fucking esports.
Lakers level plays. The disconnect between what pros played and what regular players experienced was so massive that Overwatch League felt like watching a different game entirely. The Overwatch 2 transition was supposed to fix everything, 5v5, role locks, simplified gameplay. Instead, it felt like
the starting about Overwatch is a dumb teammates.
PvE promises were broken, legacy content was deleted, and longtime fans felt betrayed. Current Overwatch League viewership rarely cracks 50k for regular season matches. That's a 90% decline from peak numbers. But here's what Overwatch.
I gotta edit a YouTube video today. I'm so glad. I'm gonna edit that Pooty one today.
It normalized ability-based FPS mechanics across the industry, and it created genuinely incredible moments. Profit's Genji Blade on Dorado, London Spitfire's championship run, Pine's Widow headshots, pure poetry when it worked. The problem wasn't the game. It was trying to force.
Oh my goodness, who is this?
Made of corporate expectations.
Oh my fucking gosh. Now that's a fucking clip. What the fuck?
Level 5.
Siege? Siege is not that hard. Siege is not that hard, bruh. Siege is not. Nigga said that was me playing.
Rainbow
Okay.
Six Siege. If Call of Duty is competitive fast food, Rainbow Six Siege is that Michelin-starred restaurant where the chef personally
Yes, it is when you go up in rank. Fama, don't forget we on 2 separate plan levels.
insults you if you can't appreciate the molecular
You forgetting that, Fama. You must forget who I am in this shit, nigga. You trash. Put that on everything. I'm trash. No, we stopping the video. Put that on everything. I'm trash, Fama. Put that on everything. I'll wait. Put that on everything. I'm saying. So all my life. Say all my life. Cause that's good. Okay.
astronomy. This game doesn't just have a learning curve, it has a learning cliff that most players fall off.
That's
before they
so
understand
fucking
the
crazy.
climbing.
That is so. Nah, cause why is she standing on? No, the thing is, Fama go stand on a fucking lie. That's what she will do. What the fuck? Yo, Lilum has been a mod for a fucking year. Shout out
But that
Lilum.
brutal compl-
All y'all do is fucking lie. Fama, you realize that? All y'all do is lie. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all gotta choose something else. Like, why can't all y'all do is tell the truth?
complexity is exactly why Siege works as a tier 1 esport.
It's tired to be lied to, man.
Invitational 2024
Press
sold
play,
out
my
a
fault.
10,000 seat Montreal arena filled with fans who understood that watching Bulow execute a perfect run out or G2's site execute unfold is just as thrilling as any no-scope montage. These aren't aim duels, they're tactical puzzles where one drone spot or reinforcement placement can determine the entire round. The number
Bro, I truly believe Siege is not really. I don't know. Siege can't be over Overwatch. In my personal opinion, I don't think Siege is over Overwatch. There's no way possible.
back it up too. 6 Invitational consistently pulls 300,000 concurrent viewers across
There's no way
platforms.
possible, bro.
$3 million prize pool at rival majors. The pro scene might not have CS's massive casual crossover or Valorant's corporate polish, but what it lacks in accessibility, it makes up for in pure competitive integrity.
But you know what it is? It is. I don't know. Siege might be the hardest game to try.
Every operator
What?
ban, every site attack,
I
every
don't know,
ability
bro.
matters. Siege has something most games never achieve: a community that genuinely respects
The amount of Mickey
skills.
Mouse Magic Geek of
Watch
Overwatch
someone
compared to
get
Siege,
demolished
just the
by
tactical
Tango
side of the
or
game. Anybody who could pick up Overwatch can pick up Siege, in my opinion. You think that? What?
And instead of complaining about RNG, they'll study the watch to understand the 4D chess move they just
Nigga,
witnessed.
shirt came up
The
and
game
shit.
demands your intellectual respect, which is why it has earned competitive legitimacy that flashier titles still chase. Plus, let's be honest, there's deep satisfaction in watching streamers confidently load into ranked, thinking Siege looks easy, only to get absolutely dismantled by game sense they didn't even know existed. Level 6.
Whoa, Valorant is 6? What the f? What is higher than Valorant? Wait, no.
Valorant.
What's after
Riot
Valorant?
Games looked at Counter-Strike's 20-year
No
dominance and
way.
said, we can do that, but with a better infrastructure, international storylines, and
No
abilities to
way.
actually
CSGO gonna be level 7? They're damn near the same game. Nah, because Valorant is harder than CSGO because Valorant has all these abilities and shit. CSGO?
matter. And you know what's infuriating? They were absolutely
No
right
way,
about almost
no
everything.
way.
Valorant Champions 2023, 1.4 million people.
CSGO gunplay harder?
Istanbul Arena sold out in minutes. Fnatic versus EG Grand Finals that had more production value than some Olympic events. The VCT system creates genuine regional rivalries. NA versus EMEA isn't just marketing, it's built into the tournament structure. Meanwhile, Counter-Strike fans were still arguing about major formats from 2015. Here's what makes Valorant genuinely
That is facts. Valorant players can easily play CSGO, but CSGO players can't play Valorant. That is facts. Whoa, actually no, that's cap. That's cap. I've seen some niggas who play CSGO that was killing my lobbies and niggas type in the chat, "Are you a CSGO player?" And they be like, "Yeah."
tactical shooters.
I ain't gonna lie.
Riot
That's
took CS's
cap.
greatest weakness, Valve's hands-off approach, and weaponized it into Valorant's greatest strength. Consistent updates, aggressive anti-cheat that actually works, ranked system
Yo, low key, should I play CSGO today?
that makes
Weren't it
sense,
CS:GO?
tournament production that makes
Oh.
other esports look amateur. They didn't just copy Counter-Strike, they improved on almost every aspect of the competitive experience. The abilities debate is where things get spicy. CS purists will die on that hill that
Bro, I really want to play Valorant, but my shit be lagging, bro.
But watch us pass entry frag or chronicle clutch impossible rounds and tell me abilities are crutches. The game demands everything CS requires: crosshair placement, economy management, tactical awareness, while adding another layer of utility mastery that's
I've seen a vid of a CS player going crazy on Val, like the first game. Val has equipment gap where different characters fit against others better with CSGO and CS2. It's all the same guns, same equipment, and all that. You really just have to be better than the other team.
Great ones. Is it as pure as Counter-Strike? It depends on your definition of purity. Is it building the more sustainable competitive ecosystem? The numbers don't lie. Riot's international tournament structure, regional leagues, and consistent content pipeline make.
Why did I just try to track and aim just like that nigga, bro? I'm really in a gaming mode right now.
That's not just good game design, it's good business. The only real question is whether Valorant can maintain this momentum when the honeymoon period ends, or if it's just really good at being shiny and new. A level 7.
What the? What? What rank in Valorant are you? The highest I ever got was like gold. Like me personally, I think it was gold. But somebody, my friend on my account, he got the plat. But my highest, I think it was like gold. But I never tried to play Valorant rank. Like I can't. Last time I played a rank game so much to where I was trying to grind the rank was what was it? Siege back then when me, Tyler T, X, Slim was playing around that time. Val ranked isn't real, yeah.
Counter-Strike isn't just a game. It's a competitive religion that's been converting believers for over 2 decades. From 1.6's CPL tournaments to Source's brief detour to Global Offensive major dominance to CS2's rocky resurrection, this franchise has survived engine changes, meta evolutions, roster dynasties, and countless CS killers that now populate gaming graveyards. The numbers are simply untouchable. CS2 launch pulled 1.8 million concurrent players. PGL Major Stockholm 2021 peaked at 2.7 million viewers across all platforms. And the Paris Major 2023 sold out arena 9,000 seats in under 20 minutes. This isn't regional success, this is global cultural dominance spanning literal decades. But statistics don't capture what makes Counter-Strike truly special. It's the purest test of FPS skill that exists. No abilities to bail you out, no random environmental destruction, no hero swaps mid-round, no aim assist training wheels. Just positioning, raw mechanical aim, economy management and tactical execution refined over 20 plus years of competitive evolution. Just think about Simple's jumping double from cash, Cold Zera's Mirage quad kill, Device's timing, get right clutches. These moments transcend gaming and become genuine sports history. The game creates legends, not just good players. Navi.
Yo, I seen niggas, speaking of like $1 million on gun skins, I seen a nigga who has like an account worth like $250,000 worth of gun skins. And he put like almost $1 million in that shit. I was like, wow.
Fnatic, NIP, these aren't just teams, they're dynasties.
I don't know if he broke even or not, but
greatness. Here's why CS has survived when every competitive has faltered. It respects its own fundamentals. Updates are incremental, not revolutionary. The core AK spray pattern hasn't changed since 1999.
Trainwrecks type of money. It wasn't even Trainwrecks. That's the funny part.
Players can invest 10,000 hours into perfecting their craft without worrying that next month's patch will make their muscle memory obsolete. Even CS2 disastrous launch, broken hit track.
Did that nigga just distract his eyesight with a fucking gun throw? It's crazy.
Revolt couldn't kill the scene. The competitive ecosystem was so robust that players just adapted and kept grinding. Major tournaments still sold out, pro salaries stayed stable, and Valve slowly fixed the issues while the scene proved its own resilience. That's the power of untouchable legacy. You can stumble without falling. Counter-Strike doesn't just sit at the top of competitive FPS. It is competitive FPS, the standard against which every other tactical shooter is measured and found wanting. The uncomfortable truth. Here's what separates the pretenders from the champions. Longevity built on competitive integrity, not marketing budgets or viral moments.
Nothing but white people, because we're not in these sceneries. We're not really in the first person shooter scenery. You know who the first person shooters are. You know what I'm saying? We in the fighting scenes. We are the fighters or the sports games. It's only Asian people and white people in first person shooters and hero shooters.
Didn't get there by
Like let me go look. Actually,